Welcome, everyone, to Let's Play Tales of Zestiria. Oh man, released just last year over here anyway. This is the newest of the Tales games currently released, with Tales of Berseria? Yeah, I think it's Berseria coming later. I have a lot of DLC for this game. I didn't get the limited anything, but I did get a standard pre-order, and I gotta say this game's pretty fantastic. I will not be doing a new game plus, but I will be showing off the harder things to pull off at the end of the game, as you have to grind a good bit, and I don't feel like doing that, so I might show off my other file when that time comes. But I just thought about doing this today, honestly. So I'm very little prepared, but I have played this game excessively, so let's just get right into it. I love this game. I'm going to leave the battle difficulty on normal for now. Attack input time normal. Subtitles, obviously. Menu shortcuts? Nah. Navigation fixed. I'll do fixed, because then I can pay the fuck attention to where I am. Rotation speed. Camera is a factor in this game, and I'll bring it up when it becomes relevant. But looking around, I see everything is pretty okay. Just making sure. Yeah. Yep. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. So we are ready? We are ready. Yes. Love this game. Love it. Love it. So excited.
The Legend of the Shepherds. In a bygone age of myths, when darkness threatened to enshroud the world, it was they who reclaimed light from nothingness. Over and over, as the world plunged into chaos, the legend would come to people's lips, and they would pray for salvation. And lo, each time a shepherd would appear, to vanquish the darkness once more. But with peace returned, it was never long before the shepherds would vanish. As for where they had gone, no one can truly say. And, as with all things, eventually they faded into legend. Now, once again, the world faced the threat of the darkness. And the people began to speak of the shepherds once more. But alas, no shepherd came forth to guide his people to peace.
Here we have our controls for the game and our main character. Don't really need to see any of that. I got a lot of shit. A lot of shit. So what I'm going to immediately do is open up our menu. I know it's going to be a little menu heavy for a while. Just giving us a quick tutorial. We are Little Soray. level 5. Battle actions? Yeah, might as well do that. Yeah, do that. I don't like doing the auto stuff. That's whatever. But, since I did pre-order a few things, have a lot of things here. We have these, costumes for fucking everyone. And they later released, God Eater 2 DLC costumes for a few characters. Gonna do that. Yep. You get that. All these. The Origami Challenge. Damn, that's gonna be fun to do. Not. Got the triple gel set. The beginner's first aid kit. And the sweets pack, which I do believe all are available for free in the store. The pre-order bonus for Mystic Arts for certain characters. And extra costumes for each and every character. Which is dope as fuck. We'll watch the skits a little later as a bonus thing, I guess, because they're just little bonus skits. There's a good few. Looking at our gear, we have the Ancient Sword, Ancient Earrings, Natural Waistcoat, Void Ring, Battle Boots, and our title is Sword Harrier. Now, everything works a little differently in this one. Normally, your character gains skills based on evolution as a character, but in this particular one, all your skills are attached to your gear. God, it goes into so much detail, but really... God, I could tell you all of this shit. So you have different kinds of skills, and you have different varieties of elements here. Non-elemental fire, earth, water, and wind. Each one can apply to each thing, and if you do a line or a box or whatever, you get unions, which will severely affect how well that skill applies. But the skills we have is gain HP recovery upon defeating enemy plus 60, so we get 60 HP for killing an enemy. The effect of paralysis reduced by 50%, which either it only lasts 50% of the time, or it only affects us 50% of the time. Natural Waistcoat, which is just a straight defense plus 4. Devoid, non-elemental damage reduced by 10%, which is awesome. I like the Void Ring already. Focus plus 4%, and our title is Sword Harrier, and we will actually learn Tiger Blade. You start off with a few things. Each character starts with 3 titles, and each title will affect your stats accordingly. Saray is a physical fighter, so we're going to be keeping him on Sword Harrier pretty much the entire time. But if you change your title, not only will the title's proficiency go up, but each title will occasionally teach you a new art or skill in general. Affect you differently, like boost your skills or teach you something you could use later. Each one's going to teach us Tiger Blade, so I'm not really concerned about it. Next up we have arts. I'm going over all this now because I don't think I have anything, martial or otherwise. But the hidden arts, striking, well, these are hidden arts, which we don't know yet, and these are martial arts, which we have a variety of. These are our standard attacks, and I'll get into how these work eventually. But every attack you make in the game is determined by which direction you're holding. It's been true for all of Tales, but this system takes more after Graces, where you still need to pay attention to your arts, regardless of whether you're doing normal attacks or not. That's pretty much all I want to cover, I think. Oh, Support talents. We'll cover these more in a bit, but each character has a few unique ones to themselves, like the point of interest detection, which we'll try to be following. I also have a lot of trophies on this one, so don't expect me to be getting many trophies. Attachments work as they did in Graces, sorry, and Xillia both. We have a good few already due to having DLC. And we also have costumes. These will actually change the battle music. The Zaphian lad, I do believe is Yuri from Tales of Zestiria, and Julius from God Eater 2, which you can see right there. It's a pretty cool outfit. I like it. And the Yuri outfit, which doesn't really fit him at all. What you can tell is in the costume, if it has a music note next to it, it will change the battle music. I don't know which one has priority, but you also have all these different haircuts. If you want to wear a hat on Soiree, you can have the hat style, so it doesn't look weird. The Yuri haircut, which it really isn't, because Yuri has long hair, and Julius's haircut from God Eater 2. But I'm just going to stay standard for a while. With that out of the way, this is the first of the kind of free-roaming Tales games where you actually have camera control, and this is the first one, like, really made to emphasize this. But on our little mini-map on the top left there, we see a star, and that's your objective point, which is right there.
I knew it. A hero brandishing the sacred blade. This mural is a depiction of the shepherd. About time I found it.
Nothing on my end, Soiree.
Mikleo.
Looks like you beat me this time.
This proves the shepherds have been around since even before the era of Asgard. I knew it.
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. We still don't have definitive proof that this ruin itself is pre-Asgard. It could be an imitation.
Seriously? You really think they'd make a fake ruin of this scale? Get real.
This doesn't bode well.
Wait, isn't that...
I think our ruin adventure is over for today. Come on!
There we met Mikleo, but we can just fucking run, so let's run.
Ah, that was too close.
Could I get a little help, please?
Oh good.
Surging currents! Twin flow! Saray. That didn't go quite how I planned it, but not too shabby, am I right? Guess this makes us even. Unbelievable. Who knew there'd be ruins underground?
Oh, good thing we fell down here.
Right. Hey, let's try and find a way out of here.
Oh, yeah.
So when we're next to our partners on the field, we can actually speak to them. Like we can speak to Mikleo. And you can find out little tidbits, some funny things here and there. Yeah, this is our first dungeon already, kind of a tutorial step. On the field, you'll see places like this, which are, I guess, discovery points of sorts, where you can get items like that sage I just picked up, which is an item you can use to maximize your HP, which we will be doing from time to time, but not often, actually. I don't like using those until later, when I have all the characters. I'm not going to save either, because no need to. All we did was a few cutscenes.
Whoa. Oh man, what a drop.
It's been nothing but heights all day.
But I had an awesome bas relief to distract me.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Hmm?
It looks like someone's lying there.
Hey, Mikleo?
Hmm?
It's a human.
It can't be. Stop. We shouldn't involve ourselves with their kind.
She's still alive. We can't just leave her there.
Fine. I'll give what help I can. Let's take a look around the area first.
Okay.
So that was an interesting interaction, but I won't say anything on that for the moment. Yeah, that's where we came from. So, I don't believe there's anything we can do at the moment, aside from go forward. Now there are map actions we can do with our characters, such as Soray's ability to cut.
Ugh. My sword's all sticky.
Cobwebs everywhere. I bet no one has set foot in here for some time.
Now, your characters will have conversations by themselves on the field as well. But you'll find obstacles like these pretty consistently. So just pay attention, and you'll even learn a few other map actions later on in the game which will allow you to treat things differently. Until then, though, just cut, cut, cut.
What's wrong? Shh.
There! It's huge! What is this thing?
Quit gawking and get your sword ready.
So you can perform regular attacks with circle. Those are martial arts. Semi-auto, it's pretty self-explanatory. We can do an up to 4-hit combo. New arts by leveling up.
Ready?
Done and done.
Wait, hold on. It can't be a Hellion?
A Hellion? For real?
I've never seen one in person before.
What could a monster like a Hellion be doing in a place like this? It's getting away!
Wait, don't you remember what Gramps told us?
Huh?
Hellions?
Yep, Hellions. Horrible monsters that are created by the malevolence. They can only be defeated by the power of purification, which not but a chosen few can use. So if you ever cross paths with a Hellion, just run as fast as you can. Remember, you two, common folks like us don't stand a chance against those fiends. Got it?
Got it.
We can't beat a Hellion without the power of purification.
And we should just be glad we escaped it.
And anyway, we have bigger problems.
Hmm?
We have to hurry and save that girl. before something worse finds her.
Fair enough. In areas where Hellions roam, making contact with an enemy will launch a battle. By swinging your sword using square or using other map actions, you will begin a battle with an advantage. Pretty simple, and then we have the results screen. Actually got a 13 hit combo for that. Not bad for a first fight. So, unlike every Tales game before it, when you encounter an enemy, you have a fight exactly where you're standing. Treasure chest, we know what they are. Inside we get ancient earrings, but we already have that, you might say. I saw it in your menu. Well, here's the thing. Different gear has different skills. This one not only has Rocklin, which this one also has, but it also has Gilliam, which reduces stun time. You have E-unions. Man, game likes to talk. You get bonus skills for doing certain things. Allow me to demonstrate. That's battle actions. How do? It's R2. So, this is an E-union because it is two of the same element lined up. Now, each mark has a different place in the scale. Hearts are always far left, swordish looking marks always next to it, and if you line them up perfectly, you get an extra bonus skill. This one is De-Winder, when damage reduced by 10%, which is good for where we are. I might as well show off Miklio's gear. He has the Ancient Staff and Circlet, a Natural Waistcoat, a Void Ring, Battle Boots, and the Staff Wielder. Either way, he gets Lunar Strain. I'm going to give him Attack for now, because he won't be using much in terms of his Arcane Arts, so we'll leave that be. Also to look out for on the field are these. It's a monolith. Now, if you have Saray with the Points of Interest detection skill equipped, he will point out when there is one nearby. It will not be marked on the map, however. Now, if you find a monolith, it will give you certain hints, such as martial art use and other key points of gameplay. So if you ever need to pick up on something, just find a monolith and it will add it to your book. Now, it said it increased our AP by 1. You actually use your AP for support talents, I do believe. Not support talents. Battle actions. And with more AP, the more you get to equip. Some things are more necessary than others. I'm just using Snipe Charge because this game is more defensive than offensive. Got some apple gels. We already have a few. Whoa, hi there.
Ready, everyone? Ready?
Now this is the first time we actually have a real fight. They are very non-aggressive. So this gives me a second to actually explain how movement in this one works. You can quick step by holding down the guard button. If you thrust into an enemy attack, you will receive less damage overall. However, your entire fight hinges on that bar at the bottom of your screen. There's your red HP bar and then the blue bar. You regain that bar by doing nothing, or sometimes guarding. If you quick step out of the way, that bar fills immediately, or by a larger chunk, depending on your skills equipped. Now, where this is important is that blue bar dictates what actions you can take and the amount of actions you can take. See, I was doing more attacking, so my bar is lower than Miklio's, who did barely anything. Which is Spirit Chain, the energy needed to create combos in battle. It's called SC for short, and your maximum at any given time is 100. Everything you do consumes SC, be it quick stepping or attacking. Guarding will allow you to regain SC. Man, there's a lot here. Now, aside from the monoliths, Saray should also point out when other things are nearby that we can detect. I'm not sure if it's just monoliths or if it's these things in particular, but I will definitely point them out when we encounter our first. Now, again, be aware anytime you enter a larger room like this or even a hallway, monsters are everywhere in this game. Now, people complain about this game with camera controls, and the reason for this is your camera can get jammed on things. You can actually see a monster up there. I saw it. There it is. Now, we can talk to him about Hellions. Yeah. So, if you're in a fight and you're in a jammed hallway, guess what happens? Your camera gets fuckered. Which isn't always a good thing. Hardly ever, so try to avoid fighting in narrow places as you can. But since there's this Hellion over here, and a chest next to it, let's just get right into it. Little guarding tutorial. For each attack you block, you will recover SC, which is necessary to perform combos. Durr. Now, enemies are usually a lot more aggressive. I'm hitting X like it'll fucking do anything right now. So, generally, enemies are easier to hit on their flank. So, if you're in front of an enemy and you want to stagger them easier,
Are you safe, Saray?
move to their side. Mickleo is good at a distance, even because he can cast magic. Unnecessary tutorial on HP that we already know about. Another apple gel, why not? A door we can't get past, I don't think we ever will.
I can sense the ancient tongue. We're near one.
And another monolith, this one, talking about guarding, which we just learned. Like I said, if you ever need knowledge on shit, this game got your back. Another save point, but also a skit.
That human probably got caught up in all the lightning just like we did.
More like the other way around. We have her to thank for all that crash, boom, bang.
That lightning. That was Gramps, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a warning to invaders. Not one more step.
Sorry, Gramps. I can't just leave someone who needs help.
This is turning into an eventful day for once.
That was a cool monolith.
We've had quite a bounty of discoveries today.
If I'm not mistaken, that stone is a lot newer than the surrounding ruins.
Yeah, it's from a completely different age.
It read like advice of some sort.
Most likely it's a guidepost left by previous visitors to aid fellow travelers.
So we're not the only ones who go around investigating ruins.
Humans have terms for them. Things like adventurer or explorer.
Explorers.
So each skit is, oh hey, map button, in case you need to know where the hell you're going. Generally, skits are pure fun text, but I will be covering as many as I can because it gives a lot of feel to the characters. Let's fight this little spider over here. I'm never good at that.
Yeah. Ready? Strike.
Now, as I said before,
Ready?
the attack button will change your attack depending on which direction you're holding. I'm out of SC, so... Quick enough.
You okay, Mickleo?
Again, like I said, you can flash dodge, which will move out of the way of an attack immediately if you hit the button at the right time. Flash dodging is used for regaining SC quickly. I guess I didn't investigate that thing down there. Movement is a little slow at the moment, I guess, from what I've been used to lately. Will it not? I guess not. Never mind. Almost got to skip the tutorial. But I like this as an opening little dungeon area. It's very multi-layered. My biggest complaint about Xillia in general was that it was all very uniform. Like everything kind of acted and looked the same. Spiders! Wrong button.
Let's do this.
Quick step.
Ready?
Quick steps can be used as part of a combo, and by flicking the left stick, you'll get the same effect. So if you just quick tap it, it'll do the same thing. Now remember, quick stepping does use up your SC. So in general, it's better to use it as part of a defensive measure as opposed to an offensive measure.
I pray we do not encounter a stronger foe.
We leveled up, and Mickleo got a new art. A few proficiencies have increased, and we can hold down L2 to free run, which I barely ever do. And SC will not be recovered during free run. which makes its use minimal because quick stepping is a far more effective way of getting around. We also have no gold. But he learned a new art. I do believe it was Lunar Strain. He has Final Prayer, we won't be seeing that. And Resilient Aid, which is a useful little thing for him to have, which is HP regen. I do believe these are all of his, all these things here are his martial arts, and these two in particular are his hidden arts. And this is a mystic, which we won't be seeing for a while. I don't believe we got... no, we did not. But, since he learned something new... equipment proficiency, yada yada. Don't worry about that for a while. Now, we can learn either Moonlight Circle or Ice Reaver depending on how we decide to grow him. Now, don't worry, this won't lock out other things. This is just the next thing you will learn. This will give you a little bit of control over what you learn when. Now, Miklio's a mixed attacker. He can both use his hidden arts as magic, which are all strictly magic, or his martial arts for physical attacks. Now, this is important because how you decide to build him is how he will grow. Since he's going to be keeping his distance for now, I'm going to keep him on Ice Reaver as his next spell, but we will worry about other things later. And still, all we are learning here is Tiger Blade. We still need to learn that. Now, as far as equipment proficiency goes, you have stars above the name of your item on the center of the screen. Each proficiency means better things in general for you. The higher the proficiency, not only is its ability better, but it sells for more. So the more you have used an item, the more it is worth. In a money term. Got another Ancient Circulet. We can check this one against our current Ancient Circulet. And Blood, which HP recovery upon successful stagger or stun of the enemy, which is cool. I'll take it. Now, I will take note of this. The more a character fights, you can see his maximum SC is now at 93. At least his starting battle SC will be 93. This comes into effect later. I don't think I have anything to fix it at the moment. I do. I have ice pops. So, you have food. Now, what food does in this game, because it's just items you can make, it will, first off, heal your characters, but also restore initial SC. As you can tell, this one is by 10. And we have a few stronger ones, also by 10, but give varying different effects. Since we're strictly attacking, I'll actually hold off on using that. I think it's down 1 per fight. Or per monster defeated, rather. Hey, another treasure.
What's this? Whoa! What the?
I'll be taking this. If you get too hung up on fiddling with it, we'll never get out of here. I'll give it back once we return safely.
Fair enough,
If you
bruh.
say so.
Fair enough. And he's not wrong. We can talk to him. Talk about a path to the other side. And if you keep talking to him, you can keep getting clues, but we already have our clue. Over here, though, we have this, which is a lavender, which increases martial and hidden art attack power. Just straight attack power. Excuse you, Mikleo. If you ever find your partner in the way, just keep pushing against them and you'll go through.
So
Just
close,
automatically.
but it's still so far.
Think we could jump?
Only one way to find out.
Do it. Another monolith with knowledge of the SC chain. And a life bottle, which we may or may not be using here shortly. But up here, we can check, and we aren't jumping that.
Well,
Okay, maybe not. Hey, watch out!
don't scare me like that.
Sorry about that.
But it's important that we did that.
Well, we definitely can't make it from here.
There should be a connecting point somewhere.
Let's go back and see what we can find.
So that we did that, now we just have to march our butts back this way. Enemies don't generally respawn in dungeons like these, but on the field, enemies will spawn very regularly. As you can see, because we came over here and went up top, all that dust fell down, and it landed
See,
on something.
So that's the deal.
Huh?
Haven't figured it out?
Yeah, I have.
We're walking
Who
in
would have
midair.
thought that you could walk in midair here?
Or that an invisible bridge would be here.
Think it could support a person?
Well, well, aren't you sharp today? For a change.
Psst.
As you can tell, Mechleo likes the ice and water magics. But hey, we have a thing now, and we can check it. And it gives us a discovery point, the invisible bridge, which comes with a skit.
This bridge is incredible. How do you think it was made?
I think this is beyond the capabilities of human technology.
So, like, the bridge alone might date from the era of the gods?
Possibly. But either way, they definitely had assistance, whether from Seraphim like me or someone else.
They really didn't want anyone to reach the other side.
The path ahead leads to Elysia. It stands to reason that they do what they can to protect the Pure Land.
In the past, any pilgrims who showed up at the shrine probably thought the gap was simply uncrossable.
Same as we did until just minutes ago. But good job picking up on that. Your intuition is always impressive.
Oh yeah?
For its rarity.
There we go. I knew it was too good to be true.
I like their banter. But
Seems
we have
safe
a
enough.
free crossing.
Yeah.
Might as well check for a skit back here while we're at it. Nothing. Well, might as well help the girl up. Because she definitely hasn't budged yet.
Maybe we should rethink this. Hey,
Are you all right?
I was in a forest, and then...
Looking for this?
yep, she's human all right.
Yeah. Glad you're okay.
I'm sorry to have troubled you. And you are?
Your name.
Oh. Right. My name. I'm Saray.
Saray?
Yep, nice to meet you.
Well met. Is there anywhere one could rest around here? I'll need to make plans to get back to the capital.
You're from the city?
Well,
Why don't you come to where I live?
Saray, are you nuts?
are you sure that wouldn't be a problem? You barely know me.
I can't just abandon someone in need. That's all.
Haven't you noticed that she won't even volunteer her name? It's only natural to be cautious.
Aren't you going to ask my name? Are you sure?
Everyone has their reasons, but you don't look like a bad person to me.
I cannot possibly thank you enough, Saray.
Gramps is gonna let us have it when we get back.
I know.
Yes?
Nah, don't worry about it. Anyway, that's the way out. Let's get moving.
So, it seems we have somebody with us, though she isn't part of our team right now. We'll find out who she is soon. You bet? bet blah blah words. Now this is the way out, but there's a little way to loop around back here. And it's worth investigating if nothing else. But that will be indeed the way forward. This place we won't be able to get past for a time, but I just wanted to show that it's here. And there's also a save point. So why the hell not, right? Can I talk to her? Yep. And to Miklia. Yeah, don't talk to yourself. We won't be able to go through there in a long time. Just remember it's here, because I didn't. Now, I do believe there's another thing around here we can investigate, but I don't know if it'll let us just yet. No? I don't think it'll let me. Or maybe it's further up. Who's knowing? Who's to know?
I
Just
don't want
pump
to have
right
to
through this
remind you,
door?
but keep your eyes on the girl.
Okay. But too bad we didn't meet in better circumstances.
You really don't have a skeptical bone in your body.
I love the banter, I really do. It adds so much to characters. And this is the way out. And just like that, we are out of the Mabinogo ruins.
We made it back in one piece.
Wow, it's beautiful. Like a shrine out of myth. I half expect to see Seraphim wandering around.
You really do call them Seraphim.
Is that funny to you?
Nope. Things which cannot be seen or explained, such as gods, spirits, or supernatural phenomena, are revered by the people as Seraphim. Right?
A quote from the Celestial Record?
Bingo.
You've read it too?
Yep. Wait, you as well?
I used to read it all the time when I was a kid.
It's a little ways from here to my village. Let's get moving.
Okay.
Man, Miklio's mean, dude. However, I don't think we're quite ready for the,
Is the Celestial Record a children's book?
Hmm?
Well, I mean, you said you read it when you were a kid.
Plenty of adults read it too. I was probably just mature for my age.
Oh yeah? Huh. Well, figures. I mean, it is an amazing book.
Yes.
Well, looks like someone's enjoying himself.
This is my village, Elysia.
So it's not Camlon, but Elysia then. Then the rumors were false after all.
I didn't realize she talked about Camelon right here. That's interesting. One thing we can do around here early, though, is actually investigate the area for treasure. Now, we could do this later, but I might as well do it here. Because why not? But yeah, this is generally what a field map in Zestiria will be like. A lot of running around, nooks, crannies, treasures in the nooks and the crannies. I'm just going to grab this last one over here. And then I'll go back to the entrance of the ruins. Because I don't believe there's much else to see around here just yet. I was hoping for a save point outside the ruins, but no dice. Can't be that nice to me. Oh, another. I forgot about this one. Go me. Yay, life bottles. Foreboding. Just looking around real quick. Monolith.
I just saw a monolith written in ancient tongue.
And this will tell you about the difficulty settings. Simple, in particular, this setting lets you enjoy battles with relative ease. Enemy stats are lowered and attack less frequently, and some aspects of the battle system are simplified. We'll learn more about those as we go as well, but generally I'll stick to normal or moderate. I've even played almost the entire game on moderate. The next time, we'll head out that-a-way. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm excited to keep this one going. I'm sorry if this part was a little long. Wanted to take care of most of the first dungeon. All of it, really. And next time we'll head up to Elysia. See you all then.